Hi, everyone. Happy Friday. And if you're anything like me, then you know that this is the official start of your 30-minute lunch break. As always, these are just my unpopular opinions on some very popular topics. So if you're okay with that, grab a seat and come talk with me, Donny D. I couldn't wait to talk to y'all this week because I got to ask you a question, okay? And for all of those who've gotten them STEMIs or have gotten them tax returns, you know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? Have you ever come into some money and you figured, why not treat yourself? Okay, hold on to that answer because I thought the same thing, right? Let me tell y'all something. Anybody that knows me knows I am the clearance king, okay? If it don't got that pretty red tag on it, I don't want it. I'm probably not going to buy it, honestly speaking. And when I get to the register, I'm going to ask if there's another discount on top of that. But anyways, so this past weekend, or last weekend, my boyfriend and I went to the outlets. I'm not going to name drop because I know how passionate y'all can get. And trust me, I was passionate enough for all of us. Trust me. Anyways, so we go to the outlets and we walk into the store. We get greeted like normal. Hey, how are you? How are you? Da 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 da. Ask if we need anything. No, we're just looking around. Typical, right? So, of course, in the back is the men's section. We go back there. Back there is where my favorite section is anyway, because that's usually where the clearance is. But in this particular store, that's where the men's section was. So we go back there, and the person from the front now has made her way to the back. I'm not thinking anything of it. I'm thinking she's just gonna, help us out. Well, she's not saying anything. So I'm figuring, usually when people help you out, they ask, is this what you're looking for? Is this accommodating enough? Do you want me to check the back for something? Nothing. Just standing there, just watching us. So I was like, oh, wait a minute. No, this is not really happening, right? So I walks around the store. I start picking up all kinds of stuff. I picked up a woman's dress. I picked up these glasses. I'm over here just picking up stuff just to see how this turned out. Everywhere I went, there she was. My boyfriend was like, hey, babe, do you want to try this or you want to get that? I'm like, no. Mm-mm. He's like, what are you doing? I said, I'm experimenting. That's what I told him. I'm experimenting. I'm trying to figure something out because I don't want to be right, but I knew I was right. So walk around a little bit more. At this point, now I done stood in one spot. I done stood on the other side of a wall just to make sure if she came around that wall and was staring me dead in my face, that I was going to be right about what I was thinking. So she comes and did exactly what I was thinking. All right, well, it's time for me to go. Okay, it's time for me to go. And now, mind you, I walked in the store with the intentions of buying this expensive bag because I was like, you know what, I should need to treat myself. I'm always being on the frugal side, if you all know what I'm talking about. But I was like, I'm going to treat myself. Well, needless to say, I walked about that thing with nothing in my hand. Okay, so the manager, I'm assuming it was the manager, when we walked out, was like, okay, you guys have a good one. I'm like, yeah, you too. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. My boyfriend's like, he was like, are you okay? I was like, I honestly believe that we just got racially profiled. And I'm thinking to myself, if we were going to steal, we went in there with no book bags, mind you. We had nothing to carry anything out with. So I'm thinking, if we were going to steal something, where would we put it at? And mind you, the book bags were kind of hefty. So how could you not notice us walk out the store with the book bag? Like, I'm just, all of it was just mind boggling. And it's crazy because I just had this conversation with somebody a couple weeks ago about, never experiencing something like that. And then, long and behold, it happened. It happened. So I will tell you this much. If buying stuff of that nature I have to feel a certain way to buy that. Like, no, y'all can keep it. I can go into Target or Walmart and they won't even so much as bat an eyelash at me or whatever. And they will watch people purposely steal out of their store and they won't say anything to them because, it's Walmart, Target. Now, I'm not going to say that they deserve to be like stuff to be taken out of their store, but at the same time, it's like, come on now. At the end of the day, unless you know somebody is stealing, like you physically see them stealing, they're a human being. So you think they would come in there with good intentions. If I walked up into your store, I have intentions on actually spending my money. I don't understand why you felt like you conducting yourself that way was a approachable way of getting someone to spend their money. But yeah, I walked out of there. Now my boyfriend blew it up. Okay. I didn't know he said anything, but then the next day he told me that they reached out to him, wanting to apologize and make it right. Let me tell y'all, I'm not spending a dime in there. Not a dime. Okay. I will go straight back down to H&M, go right to the clearance rack, where that pretty red tag comes with an additional amount off. Okay, so that $50 pair of jeans that I was looking at definitely gonna be like $12 by the time I get up to the register. And I'm still going to ask if I donate these clothes, y'all going to give me another discount on these, because you know how they do. Well, they used to before COVID, but you know that's the end of the story. But yeah, I don't. I'm way more comfortable with being frugal with what I spend, because at least I know when I go into a store to spend my money, the people that are in the store are going to treat me like a human being, not a criminal, or I don't even know what else to call it, because it's just that simple. I don't want to be treated like a criminal if I'm coming to spend my money that I either earned, it was given to me in a time of crisis, like right now, you know, we're in a whole parallelogram. See, I can't even make a joke about it because I messed it up. But anyways, yeah, I would much rather like do my frugal shopping and be perfectly fine. Like this sweater right here came from H&M. It was like $12. And let me tell y'all something. When I post these pictures on my social media, y'all gonna know I looked good, okay? Good. But anyways, that's just my take on it. You guys let me know how you feel about the whole situation. Please, please, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And you know what? Bump that bag from that store that you was thinking. Now that I think about it, I don't even. Now I'm not going to say all the stores were like that, but that one specifically, again, ain't going to name drop because I know how y'all be getting. I don't want that. Yeah, that store in particular, no. But any other store, you know what? Treat yourself, okay? If that means you got to buy that $450 bag, or if not more, do that. But only do that if the people that you're buying it from understand that you're not just a money sign or a person that's supposed to be wearing stripes and or an orange suit. I don't know what they wear in jail because I ain't never been there. But anyways, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys next week.